this is Maria from the Schitzo-Cookie channel, and this is my wrap-up video of the books that I've read in November. I was in a reading slump, so I didn't read that much, so I'm throwing in a tiny little haul with a few books that I bought recently as well to make this video a little bit longer. So let's start with the books that I bought. I bought 3 books from the book depository, and the first one is a book that I bought for my book club, and that is a strange little book called Grizzly Shark. It's drawn by and made by Ryan Utley, so you shouldn't be surprised that it's really gory. I just finished reading this today, but I'm gonna save my thoughts for my wrap-up video for January. But as you can see, it's like I said, it's really gory, and yeah. And then I bought one of my absolute favorite series, and that is Tokyo Ghost, and this is volume 2. I adore the art, and I've obviously read it already because I read it immediately when I got it, because spoilers, I love this series. The artwork is as stunning as the first volume, and the story is great. I'm gonna save the rest of my thoughts about this one for my wrap-up video for, well, I guess December, because I think I read it in December, yeah. But that was the second one that I bought. And then lastly, I bought a book that I've been looking forward to for quite a while, and that is Gwenpool, The Unbelievable Gwenpool Volume 1. I really like Deadpool, and I really like fun girl characters, so to read this was something that I was really looking forward to. I have read this as well, but it's the same thing as with Tokyo Ghost. I'm gonna save my thoughts for my wrap-up video for this one, but I'm really glad that I bought it, and I'm really looking forward to buying the second volume as well. And that was it for my tiny haul of the recent books that I've got. I have an in-stock trades order that I bought a few days ago, so I'm waiting for that one. But since I live in Sweden, it probably take a few weeks, like 4 or 5 weeks, before I can actually film a video with those books. Yeah, well, I'm starting to have not as many books to read anymore, because I'm starting to run out of my TBR list, so not my list, but my actual copies that I have at home that I'm going to read. So I'm not sure. I think I will do another tiny might order from the book depositor that's a bit quicker, or maybe go to a comic store so I can get some immediately, because I love ordering from InStock, but it takes a while, and like I said, I'm starting to run a bit low on things to read at home. And then on to the books that I've read in November, and the first one that I finished reading was Clean Room, Volume 1. I wasn't sure what I was going to think about this one, but I was quite interested since it looked cool, and it's written by Gail Simone, that I know that I like her Batgirl series. It turned out to be a really cool story, actually, and quite scary, much scarier than I thought it would be. So I was really happily surprised by this one. It was actually one of my favorite picks of all the horror reads that I've read this year, and it will probably be on my top list of the books that I've read this year in total, because it was really cool, actually. I really like the main character, Astrid. I think she's such a creepy woman, but really cool and intelligent, and I think she's quite awesome. I'm really looking forward to see where this series go. And yeah, like I said, it was quite creepy and gory in a really cool way, and the monkeys were creepy as fuck, really scary. Quite an intriguing and also confusing story, but yeah, I really enjoyed this. The artwork I find sometimes really good, and some pages was just stunning, but some pages was a bit sort of unpolished. So I don't know. I liked a few of the art and a few of the like a few pages and a few pages I didn't really like. So that's weird that I liked and didn't like the art, sort of. But still good, and I mean, the story totally is so good. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to see how the art will develop because I think, yeah, like I said, some of the pages was just awesome. So I'm really looking forward to see where this goes. Yeah, and that was Clean Room. And then I read Deadpool, the complete collection, volume 4. And this is Daniel Way's run. I think this is the last volume that he's. I'm pretty sure this is the last volume of his run, so I will probably read Joe Kelly's run when I'm in the mood for some more Deadpool. Um, I enjoyed this last volume, but it wasn't as fun because I like when Deadpool is just his like quirky self and he's happy running around and killing people and stuff. But in this volume, he wanted to die, and it's not that fun to read about. Sort of, I get the idea, but yeah, it wasn't as fun, I think, as the regular series. And well, I kind of like the fact that the idea, like the reason behind him wanting to die, is that he wants to sleep with death. I mean, that's kind of Deadpool-y. I mean, Deadpool-y? That's kind of like his style, so I get that, and that was okay, and that was fun. But yeah. And I really liked the friendship with him and Bob. I'm pretty sure Bob is in love with Deadpool. It's such a weird and strange, but funny and sad at the same time friendship between those two. So I really like the scenes with Bob and Deadpool. That's funny. I thought it was fun the fact that Deadpool got sort of got pretty again for a while, but I didn't think they used it that much. They could have done more cool stuff with the fact that he was pretty again. I think he should have used it in a different way. It feels weird that he's so like he's messed up about him being so ugly, but then when he was pretty again, he didn't really use it as much. So I thought that was strange. Oh, and I really liked Sean Crystal's art. I thought that was quite unique and really cool style, and I liked the coloring, and that was just. I really liked those pages with his art because I think it was really gorgeous. Anything else? No, I think that was it about this one. But yeah, I enjoyed it and I really liked this run. And it was nice to get to know this character because I didn't really know that much about Deadpool before I started reading this. And I definitely will read more Deadpool. And yeah, I did enjoy this run. And then I read 2 volumes of Hawkeye. I read volume 3 and then volume 4. Volume 4. I've said it before and I can say it again. I'm not a huge fan of what's his name again? Xavier Pulido. Okay, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce his name, but yeah, not a big fan of his art at all, I'm afraid. It really makes me like uninterested in the series because it's just not pretty. But that was just for one issue, so that's okay. The rest of the art was mostly made by Annie Wu, and that was good. But I do love David Aya's art the most. That's just the best, and that's one of the facts that I like loved. Starting to love Hawkeye. So all the pages with David Aya is like a real treat. The rest of the art was still good. I like her art. It's pretty, but when it comes to Hawkeye, I would have preferred only Aya's art. But I'm looking forward to read something else with me and names. I can't forget. I keep forgetting. Annie Wu. Yeah, I would love to read something more made by her because I did enjoy her art. Um, yeah, when it comes to the story, I really like Kate, so it was a nice story and it was like fun to follow her. And I really like the fact that like Hawkeye is broke because that's quite different from other like superhero comics where like with Batman and stuff where they have so much money so they can buy all these kind of cool gadgets and get like all these kind of cool stuff, but he's broke so he like really have to count all his arrows and stuff because if he just uses them all then he don't have any more he don't have any money to buy any more. I thought that was really cool and a new kind of interesting twist on the superhero game. So yeah, I really like this one. And then, like I said, I read Volume 4. Didn't like the weird like cartoony children's cartoon in the beginning. It was so long and it was not my type of story at all. So I don't think it. I didn't even read it, like finished reading it because I didn't get the point. I wanted to read about Hawkeye, not some strange kind of dog or whatever it was. Not a fan of that one. But I was really happy that they got Aya's art back again. So it was really nice to see his art again. And then I think the first half maybe wasn't really my favorite volume, but the second half got much better. And I like that one a lot. And I really liked the issue where Hawkeye was deaf. I thought that was a really cool idea. Like the same with I'm not sure which volume it was in, but the issue where they like took the perspective of his dog. I thought that was a cool idea, and this one was also very cool. That he couldn't hear, so it was all sign language, and that was cool. A bit hard to read on the bus because I had to like pick up my phone and try to get a signal so I could like Google some sign language and stuff because I didn't really understand it all. I don't get why they didn't have like I don't know a dictionary or something so you could follow more because I mean he did understand sign language, so aren't we the readers supposed to understand what they were talking about as well? I thought that was a bit weird, but it made me really want to learn sign language. But since I live in Sweden, I have to. It would probably be more useful for me to learn Swedish sign language than American. But yeah. Anyway, really cool. I really like how they do all that kind of cool, different, and unique kind of stuff. So I'm definitely gonna continue with this series. And I think that was it, unless I have some other notes. No. Yeah, that was it for my tiny haul and my tiny little wrap up of the books that I've read in November. And yeah, I know it's January now, so I need to film my wrap up of December soon. And I'm also going to film a video of my top pick books from 2016. So you have that to look forward to. Well, bye.